Welcome you all. I am Raju Manji. In this video lecture, I will discuss about asymptotic notation. First of all, the definition of asymptotic notation. Asymptotic analysis of an algorithm refers to defining the mathematical boundation on its runtime performance. Using asymptotic analysis, we can very well conclude the best case, average case and worst case. So first of all, we will discuss the asymptotic notation. So asymptotic notation are used to find the complexity of an algorithm. If you analyze the algorithm studying, I am finding the statement of the measure of time complexity. Time complexity. So complexity means complexity refers to the time or space. So complexity refers to the time and space requirement of program, algorithm and function. So like time complexity may be constant, may be logarithm. Constant means 1. So it is a constant. So time complexity may be log. That means it is in a logarithms. Time complexity may be n. So it is in a linear. Time complexity may be n square. That means quadratic. Time complexity may be nq. Nq that means cubic. Or time complexity may be 2 to the power n. That means exponential. So these are the time complexity. Now time complexity anyone or the multiple. The time complexity of an algorithm may be multiple or single. So before going to asymptotic notation, let us fuse some algorithm find the time complexity. So how to find? Suppose the algorithm. So algorithm, the function of a comma b. The function name is add and return a plus b. The method of to find the complexity, we will find the frequency of execution of statement. Like in this algorithm, there is only one statement. That means return only the a plus b. So the time for the execution is 1. That means constant. I already discussed. So this algo, if you take the statement, if you say function of n equal to 1, the execution next, the execution on n plus 1, and again in this algorithm using for loop and execute 1 to n. So total time equal to n plus 1. So total equal to 1 plus n plus 1 plus 1 equal to 1 plus n plus 1 plus n plus 1. So 2n plus 3. So we get function of n equal to 2n plus 3. This is the function of or the frequency of the asymptotic notation. In this function, we have to find the best case, average case and worst case. The next video I will discuss detail in best case, average case and worst case. I will discuss about mathematical notation or the growth of function. So there are three notation are used: big OH notation, omega notation and theta notation. So big OH notation, that means it is a worst case or upper bound. Omega notation, that means best case or lower bound. Theta notation, that means average case or tight bound. So first of all we have to discuss about big OH notation. The big OH notation, we have to find the upper bound. The notation of big OH of n is the formal way to express the upper bound of an algorithm. Running time, it measures the worst case time complexity or the longest amount of time an algorithm can possibly to take to complete. The two different function f of n and c dot g of n, and say f of n grow the same rate n slower than g of n. So if f of n less than equal to c dot g of n, where c is constant and f, the range of the big OH notation is f of n equal to order of g of n. So you have to find the range. Using this formula we have to solve the problem or to find the complexity. The second, omega notation. So omega notation is the formal way to express the lower bound of an algorithm. The express the lower bound of an algorithm running time, it measures the best case time complexity. So here denotes x and it is the n, or this is the time of t. So c dot gn always lower to the f of n. So here if f of n is always greater than or equal to c dot gn, where c is a constant. So we have to find the range f of n equal to omega of g of n. And third is the theta notation. The theta notation is the average case. So it is a upper bound and the lower bound. So the notation theta of n is the formal way to express both the lower bound and upper bound of an algorithms. Running time, also known as tight bound. So here the graphical, the f of n is the average. This is in the average of an c1 dot g of n or c2 dot g dot n. So here if c1 dot g of n less than equal to f of n and less than equal to c2 dot gn. So using this notation we have to find the f of n equal to theta g of n. Using, there are three notation: the big OH notation, omega notation and theta notation. Using the formula we have to solve the problem. So the big OH notation, omega notation and theta notation. Always remember the notation and formula of big OH notation, omega notation and theta notation and solve the problem. The next video I will solve the problem and find the big OH notation, omega notation and theta notation range. Hope so you understood the topic. If you have any query regarding this video, please do comment. Thank you.